Calgary's a land of opportunities, and there's no place better to live in the world. I mean, the people make it. The people are amazing here. I wouldn't want to raise my daughters anywhere else but Calgary. So for business, it's been nothing but amazing. Huge opportunities through the ups and downs of the industry in Calgary. The loyalty of the people have been second to none. It's unreal. My boxing career, you know, it's half of the reason I do it is because of the fans and the fan base I have in Calgary. It's very special to me. I'm fighting on the world stage now, and I want nothing more than to bring back a title to Calgary, where I call home.
Welcome back to Canadian Connection Network, and on this week's episode we are joined with Jason Parks and Candice Jordan.
Yes.
Candice, you are the co-founder of Athlete Book.
Yes.
And Jason, you're also co-founder of Athlete Book and a professional boxer. Jason, I want to start with you and talk about this fight that you got coming up in Guadalajara, Mexico. So you are fighting for a WBC world title. And the interesting thing about this whole thing is that you are 37 years old and you just started boxing 1 year ago.
2.5 years ago. Yeah.
2.5 years ago. Can you tell us a little bit about how this Cinderella story came to be, that everything culminated in you fighting for a championship?
Well, I've been in business since I was a kid, basically, and I was living the oil and gas lifestyle of downtown Calgary and not being very active. And I got asked to fight in a charity boxing event. So I got trained for 2 months to box and fell in love with the discipline and the intense level of training. So I had a pretty good amateur career. I had 9 amateur fights in under 2 years. Ended up training with Floyd Mayweather Sr., who's now my main trainer in Las Vegas, and signed with Teofista Boxing this year in 2017. The beginning of the year, actually late last year, I had my last amateur fight for Teo, and the deal was, you know, you win that one unanimously, I'll turn you pro. So he turned me pro. Floyd Mayweather Sr. trained me all the way through, but I was with Teofista and Eric de Guzman in Calgary.
So, and sorry to interrupt the story here, but Floyd Mayweather Sr., massive name. How did this come about that you started training with him?
Through my amateur career, and my first amateur coach career down in Vegas, and I ended up just training with him, and him and I just hit it off. He liked my work ethic and my style, and you know, it just went from there. So Floyd actually came to Calgary. I fought an amateur show here in headline, and I won, but yeah, Floyd cornered me for that one. That was pretty interesting, and then he's kind of trained me all the way through. I mean, I live in Calgary. I train out of Teofista. I signed with the Perez family in LA as a pro, and so I'm 4-0 as a pro, undefeated. September 2nd is my 5th pro fight for a WBC title, and just kind of surreal how it all happened. And we'll see what happens. Hopefully, I bring the title back to Calgary, back to Canada, back to Calgary.
Now, as if you don't have enough on your plate already, the two of you have actually started a venture called Athlete Book.
Yes.
Can you explain a little bit about how the platform works and how this all came together that you two started this great idea?
Okay, well, Jason, as he's mentioned, with all of his training and through his travels, I realized that there wasn't really a big community when it came to looking for sparring partners or for training, or, you know, even just being able to connect or look up stats. There's so many different spots you'd have to go to find these things. And so we kind of came up with an idea to create a social media platform where all of that is available. So for all combat sports, you're able to find the stats, you're able to find the trainers, you're able to find the promoters can find the athletes, fans can follow their athletes, friends, family, they can connect, they can even get involved in the sport, you know, amateur fights, professional fights, ways for them to be watched, a store to be able to find all the different gear, electronics, you know, apparel, all of that, just one spot, one community. And that was kind of the goal.
So if people who are watching this show right now wanted to check you guys out on that platform, what do they got to do?
So it's launching on August 11th, which is Friday. They can log on their computer to www.athletebook.com, or they can go to the App Store and purchase the app, which is free. So it's a free download, not really a purchase, but you sign up as a user, you create your own profile, and you begin to start communicating and using all the features.
That's so cool. Well, I want to thank you both for doing this. Wish you nothing but luck with Athlete Book. And Jason, I know you're going to bring that strap back to Calgary. So best of luck in the big one coming up here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.